upper middle income to a high income country that is socially and economically inclusive by 2036. The long-term goal of the vision sets for Botswana is to achieve prosperity for all. Puso e ke eteletseng pele e ikanne le go ikemisetsa gore Motswana mongwe le mongwe a kole letlotlo la khumo ya lefatshe le go sena kgethololo. Every Motswana and community deserves to reach the high level of fulfillment, and that is why Ipeleho Trust invited community members from the Northwest, Shakawe, Jau Flats, Panda Matenga, and Kasani to come and be included so they teach us about their way of life, particularly around bodies of water. Pillar number 2, the human and social development of our national vision speaks to preservation, promotion, and celebration of our diverse cultural heritage and practices as we strive towards achieving a unique and more perfect republic that is inclusive, dynamic, and embodies irreplaceable set of values. A republic that offers equal opportunities. In order to operationalize Vision 2036, government developed the National Transformation Strategy. The strategy serves as a single reference document anchored on multi-sector stakeholder partnerships that mobilize and share knowledge, expertise, technology, and financial resources. The strategy also provides a framework for fundamental changes in legislation, policies, review of structures, programs, and processes in order to derive the mindset change needed to transform Botswana from a resource-based economy to a diversified and knowledge-based economy. The National Transformation Strategy identifies sports and creative industries as potential growth sectors into the knowledge economy with high job creation opportunities that will create wealth, especially for youth. The strategy makes a bold affirmation, and I open quote, that for this sector to grow, there is need to be creative, cultivate and preserve our culture and our indigenous knowledge for commercialization, thereby ultimately contributing to economic growth. Botswana has the capability to be a continental hub for culture and sports, close quote. We are gathered here today to witness a transformational shift. We are gathered here today to witness a transformational shift. This is not only a shift of mindset necessary to engender high performance culture that is defined by our very own social attributes such as bothaka, botswerere, bonatla, bofefo, le botho. Ke sa lebale bodithetsenya, which when blended together match the best the world has to offer. Today, therefore, is also about a shift of focus into an economic product that we have left untapped for far too long. Over and above our wildlife and mineral resources, culture is a resource and a commodity. When mined properly, culture could become an ever-flowing and an unstoppable revenue stream. We can and should pursue the packaging of our cultural activities and symbols, as well as cultural products like music, song, dance, and games, including artifacts and handicrafts, into various forms of leisure and recreation, the consumption of which is paid and paid handsomely for. Ngwana tswa hale ka leleme hela a tswa ka sukiri saka e tletse madi. Today, we are standing firmly behind the Ipeleho Trust as they lead the way in setting a sure foundation for commoditizing our culture and the marketing of its tradable value to the highest bidders, ready to embrace it, immerse themselves in it, and associate with its identity that spells, yes, BW. Spells BW. Today, we are the living proof that when communities come together with their different forms of artistry and talent, there is no price tag too high for us as revelers and tourists to dip a hand into our pocket in order to participate and access a full bouquet offered by events such as this and participate, thus contributing into an income generation project. This is how we should perceive transformation of our local economies, our villages, our massive, our Meraka industries. This is how this country was built, I affirm. This how this country was built. This is how we should reset and reform. Hak, Hika la Ngwanyana haka. Hak, Hika la Ngwanyana haka. You will witness throughout today's program that we are demonstrating that cultural and heritage tourism, sports tourism, and other economic sectors are well primed to drive diversification of the local economy to create jobs and provide recreation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we showcase the power of cultural diversity. In our midst are Bayei, who are renowned for fish harvesting, Basaro of Pandamatenga, and Bahambukushu from Shakawe, Lebaeba Jao Flats of the famous film titled Nkashi, The Race for the Okavango, and of course, the peacock or peahens, Basperu from Chobe of Shamunkuni. I want you to feel at home. Feel at home by Mbarona, Barbara Dantat, the Mokhatle, La Koleli Dulalentele, La Hamusopa, Homonate, Hoburita, Homokokolosa. Nerira ka bo mo gore le tsemo mokgokolo se mo le khokolo gele ka megopolo le boitumelo le karagane me eskalabela mo tamu. So events such as Hika la Ngwanyana should not only be limited to Mushuba district. There are other places throughout Botswana that boast similar resource endowments, such as the water bodies that are under the control of their respective communities, including those found in nearby Kanye, Mokgweetsi Masisi, ora Motswa le Mogobane, ko Sojwe le Shadishadi, ko Tswapong, Molepolole, and other such places. Such places require restoration and appropriate tourism facilities in order to play hosts to local and international tourism activities and festivities. You all know what needs to be done. The Ipelego Trust has pointed the way by identifying Mushuba Dam with the scenic environment that surrounds it as a center for recreation and tourism with grand projects currently under consideration. Some of the projects that are on the drawing boards are inter alia, establishment of an animal park, inland fisheries and aquaculture, ball sports and arts and cultural park, an outdoor picnic cooking area, walking trails, studio for pottery, high-end timeshare accommodation, retreat and hotel facilities on the island behind me. This is an island where the high-end lodging is for the VVIPs at a very modest fee of only 1,800 a night, down from 4,000 pula a night. The implementation of the above-mentioned projects or activities is anticipated to uplift the socio-economic status of Moshopa and its associated localities. They will create employment during construction of facilities and would enhance opportunities for provision of goods and services once they are fully operational. Through the support of the Botswana government, during the financial year 2023-2024, Ipelego Trust was assisted through a consultant from the Botswana Tourism Organization to carry out a feasibility study for the Mushupa Dam, which resulted in us being here. I therefore challenge all of you gathered here today to optimize and leverage utilization of technology and be innovative to ensure growth of this event, to advance it beyond our shores so that it reaches national, regional, and international platforms. Digitalization, as espoused in the Reset Agenda, promotes the use of technology to publicize, market, and grow our products and services worldwide. I implore you to ride with joy on the SmartBot's free, high-speed internet connectivity available in all your villages to support your tourism services and tourism initiatives. Leona balango chama, take advantage of SmartBots to market your chama businesses. We are also trusting that individuals, corporates, and the private sector in general will identify areas in which they can deploy their resources and derive maximum value on investment. Allow me to also appeal to the trust, the whole community, and fellow Botswana to fully embrace our national principle of ipelegeng and devise means of being self-reliant and resilient in pursuit of community goals. Hika la Ngwanyana cultural heritage epitomizes ideals of cultural tourism projects that are in line with the National Transformation Strategy I referred to earlier, which seek to diversify our source of revenue and growth in order to achieve a high-income economy. There are the ceremonies. The government of Botswana established the Ministry of Youth, Gender, Sport and Culture to create an enabling environment that will empower the youth, promote gender equity and gender mainstreaming, develop sport as well as preserve Botswana's cultural heritage. During the recent budget speech, which was delivered on the 5th of February, as the Minister noted, we increased the budget to this ministry to 1,060,000,000 pula, which is an increase of 19.4% from the previous year's budget. This reflects our commitment not just to culture and sport and gender, but it reflects our commitment to young people all over Botswana. I wish to now draw your attention to the fact that my government has established, yes, Chema Fund, that is transformative in nature at a total cost of 500 million pula to support the growth of the informal sector. I implore all present here to fully take advantage of the Chema Fund to improve your livelihoods. In line with the spirit of Chema Fund and cultural tourism, a workshop was held yesterday at this very location to capacitate some of our young artists to empower them with skills and knowledge on how best to take advantage of the many support programs introduced by government to better their lives. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to be part of this historic event launching the Hika la Ngwanyana Cultural Festival, and I deeply appreciate the support provided by all supporters, by all sponsors from the private and the public sector. I therefore call upon other trusts throughout Botswana, other cooperatives throughout Botswana, to optimally harness resources within their localities to improve the livelihoods of our dear citizens. I thank wholeheartedly my beloved Chief, Khosi Donald Kgabosetso Musielele II, Mohumagadi wa gagwe le magosana. I thank the local authorities who have been nothing but exemplary in organizing this event. I thank most heartily the trustees of this trust, Ipelego Trust, who have worked non-stop, ceaselessly, 24/7, patiently, diligently, and with aplomb. I thank the local organizing committee, including their coordinator and their supporters, for successfully organizing the 2024 Hika la Ngwanyana Cultural Festival. I also want to thank in a special way members of the diplomatic corps, all our invited guests. Please feel at home. Learn as much as you can about this place. We expect you, we want you, we invite you to utilize it, to become a friend of this place. Dig deep and know what it's about so that next year when you come, and in between when we have the other events, you too are part of this revolution. I further implore you to work very hard to make sure this cultural festival, when it happens in 2025, is 3-4 times as big as this. I now happily declare the Hika la Ngwanyana 2024 Cultural Festival officially open. Ula! Ka bokhutshwane betso ke ne ke leboga botlhe ba ba nileng ba nna le seabe mo go rulaganyetseng tiro ena. Ke gakolola gore tiro ena e tsamayelana le megopolo e bopilweng ke setšhaba sa Botswana ya gore re tshegele tsela le tema ya tebelopele ya 2036 ya gore batla gore re hetoge re tšhentšhe megopolo dikakanyo le maikutlo gore re ire tse ke di dirwe mme re tšhentšhana go botokeng gore ope o saletseng ko morago re mo tseye ka satla re mo tlhatlose. Ha o bona re letsitse mokgokolosenyana rago e se ka kgokologa lona hela le megopolo le ba ile gore ha ba ya hano le ba kgokolose mokaragana le monate wa go pitika o ne mo go bone re go le go khumong. Ke ne ke re ka ngwao le ditiragatso le badiri le baboki re ka iphitlhela le gore re itshegetse tema ya itsholelo e leng gore ne re sa e sologela. A re betle tse re di dirang, a re di tempe re di kwadise, a re di boloke, a re di bapatse, a re irise maranyane a rona a smart boards, a re itlhela mo dikgotleng, a re itlhela go dikweleng, a re itlhela go dipatela ka go ditleliniking Botswana otlheo gore re bapatse tsa rona tse re di tshenkelang re irisa mamu ya mananeo a tsina a puso e a botšhema-tšhema. Ke le rotloetse gore le gakologo le gore re ntshitse matshititshiti a madi re a isa ko lephateng la ngwao la metshameko le a bong a heta 1 billion pula ya ntlha mo ditsong e le gore bontsi ba one ke a thusang bomme ke a thusang banana mme a patilwe ke a mangwe a mašwa a tšhema-tšhema. Ha gona o ka tlhaelwa, ha gona o tshwantsweng ke go tlhaelwa ke sepe. O tla bo tlhaelwa ke mogopolo wa gago ha e le gore o ka tlhaelwa ke sepe. Re kopa gore le iketletse le dirise lehelo leno. E be ke leboga ba maebedi ba mahatsha a sele le ba makgotla a lekgotla la Setswana, kgosi le magosana a gagwe le ba councile le ba land body le go dira ga bone le trust e le gore ne ira se robale le botlhe ba ne ba rotloetsa ka madi le ba irile mo go iskeng go dire mo nakong e khutshwane. Mme re re ke tshimologo mo go tlantshontse gore go se go diriswa madi a mantsi go ritelo go baakangwe le ha metsi a le gore ra kganetseng re go bula ra baakanye e tle go gole. Mme ebile ngwe ya dio tse le gore batla go dira ha re kopane le ba ga rona ba re ruta ka ngwao ya tlhapi le metsi ba tswang ko bo Shakawe ko bo Jao Flats ba tswang ko bo Chobe ba tswang ko Panda re ira gore le ha tsela rona le kitlane yana go sna ope o tla nna mo Botswana rona ba kgatse ba ga mana ra ba amogetse ka tla tsopedi re ba ratile ra ba etela ka Auguste go riana ra ko Mbungu ko Shakawe ra go ba kaela le rona ngwa ya rona ya ka ba ikriketse ya bona mme re kopa le bone le ba amogeleng ke baeng ba rona ha se baeng ba trusteer ke baeng ba rona lotlhe ba lengano gore le bone ya ka go ntse ka ko setlhake-tlhakeng sele ha se sejudu ke setlhake-tlhake sa tamoaga mosopa re batla re go ira mantlentle a dihotele tsa maemo a ko godimo re hirise ditshagana bommamadi le boramadi ba tle go ba ditlhagana tsa bone gone mo ba twele madi a ra dirise mo baneng mo kgaolong eno ba rutuntshiwe ba tlhoki re ba thuse ke ya ka trust e tlabe thusa puso go tsamaisa lehatshe batho betso ratang go hano go dibeleng ke ga lona jang monate ha go robale gompieno tlhako ya go lela ke batla gore ke bone gore a o teng o ka nkgaisang ka go bina maitsiweng a puleng